I'm going to tell you something your friends won't. The reason you feel behind isn't your city. It isn't your family. It isn't your money or your circumstances. It's 6:47 a.m. And what you do in this exact moment decides everything. Not this year, not this month, this moment. Because right now, at this exact second, another guy your age is already moving. He's not smarter than you. He doesn't have better genetics, a richer father, or a better plan. He just stopped negotiating with his alarm clock. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build the morning system that turns you into a different kind of man. Not through motivation, that fades. Through identity, through psychology, through a system that actually works. But I'm also going to tell you something that every so-called 5 a.m. club video is too afraid to say. Something that could make everything you're about to learn completely useless. Stay with me. It comes later, and it will change how you think about all of this. Here's the truth most people miss. Waking up early is not about time. It's about evidence. Every time you wake up when you said you would, your brain logs a data point. That data point says, I do hard things. I keep promises to myself. I execute. Psychologists call this self-signaling. Your actions don't just produce outcomes, they produce identity. Every decision you make is a vote for the kind of person you are. Hit snooze, you vote for someone who flinches from discomfort. Stand up immediately, you vote for someone who doesn't wait to feel ready. Do that for 30 days, and you don't just have a new habit, you have new evidence. And your brain is obsessed with evidence. That's not motivation, that's architecture. Before we build anything, let me destroy something. You do not need to wake up at 5 a.m. I know. Every creator in this space is obsessed with 5 a.m. So was I. But here's what the science actually says. Your brain runs on a circadian rhythm, a 24-hour biological clock governed by light exposure, cortisol timing, and temperature. What your brain hates is not sleeping late. What it hates is inconsistency. Wake up at 6 a.m. Monday, 9 a.m. Wednesday, noon on Saturday. You've given yourself biological jet lag. Hormones can't stabilize. Testosterone peaks at the wrong time. Focus is unpredictable. You spend your whole day recovering from your own sleep schedule. The research is clear. Consistency of wake time matters more than the time itself. Pick a time, any time, then make it non-negotiable. 7 days a week. And one rule above all others: never miss twice. You will fail once, that's human, but the second miss is identity damage. It tells your brain, this isn't really who I am. Protect the streak. Never miss twice. Here's a question nobody asks. Why is waking up early so hard? Not because morning is hard, because the night before was chaotic. Your phone at 11:47 p.m. is stealing your 5 a.m. self. Blue light suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals your body to sleep. The dopamine hit from scrolling keeps your nervous system alert. You're telling your biology, stay awake, something exciting might happen. Nothing exciting is happening. You're burning tomorrow's focus for tonight's numbness. Your morning doesn't start when the alarm rings. It starts the night before. 1 hour before bed, phone away, lights low, something boring and analog. Read, stretch, journal, plan. Tell your nervous system, we're done. Let it begin the shutdown sequence. Boring evenings are the price of powerful mornings. Pay it. When the alarm sounds, you have approximately 5 seconds before your brain starts negotiating. 5 seconds. After that, It will invent a reason to stay down. It's too cold. I slept badly. I'll start Monday. The excuses don't sound like excuses. They sound like wisdom. That's the trap. So you move before you think. Stand up. That's the whole rule. No scrolling. No lying there replaying your dreams. Thinking is dangerous at 5 a.m. That's when comfort sounds logical. Stand. Drink water. Get to the floor. 20 push-ups. Some jumping jacks. Cold water on your face. Here's why this works. Movement triggers the release of norepinephrine and dopamine naturally. It increases blood flow to your prefrontal cortex, the seat of focus and decision-making. You don't feel motivated and then move. You move and then feel capable. Motion creates emotion. That's not poetry, that's neuroscience. Okay, this is the part I promised you. The thing that makes waking up at 5 a.m. completely useless. Here it is. Sleeping from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. is 7 hours. Sleeping from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. is also 7 hours. Your body does not automatically give you an advantage just because the clock says 5 a.m. But here's what does change. Cortisol, testosterone, cognitive clarity. These peak in the early morning hours, but only if your circadian rhythm is calibrated. A man who wakes at 5 a.m. after sleeping at 1 a.m. is actually more cognitively impaired than a man who wakes at 7 a.m. on a disciplined schedule. He's not disciplined, he's just tired earlier. The trophy is the time. The prize is the system. Most men chase the trophy. They set a 5 a.m. alarm, suffer for 2 weeks, collapse on the weekend, and conclude they're not morning people. They're not failing because they're weak. They're failing because they're optimizing for the symbol instead of the substance. Wake up consistently, at the same time, calibrated to adequate sleep. Get sunlight in the first hour. That's what shifts your biology. After 72 hours, it adapts. Not 30 days, 72 hours. Pain is shorter than you think. Adaptation is faster than you've been told. Now let's talk about what you actually do with the morning, because this is where most videos stop and where most men fail. Waking up early to scroll is just being tired earlier. The hour is what matters. Protect it like it's the only real asset you have, because for a young man with no money and no title, it might be. Here's the structure. 3 movements, 20 minutes each. Movement 1, the body. Train, run, lift, stretch with intention. Do not skip this. Physical movement is the ignition key for everything that follows. It regulates cortisol, raises testosterone, and triggers the neurochemistry you need to think clearly. This is not optional cardio. This is how you boot up your operating system. Movement 2, the mind. No phone. Journal. Plan. Ask yourself 3 questions. What would make today a win? What is the one thing that most moves my life forward? What am I afraid of today, and what would it mean to face it? These aren't therapeutic exercises. They're targeting systems. They force your brain to prioritize before the world tells it what to react to. Movement 3, the build. Study a skill. Write, code, practice your craft. Read something that makes you think harder, not feel better. Do the math. 1 focused hour every morning into a skill. That's 365 hours in a year. That's several university-level courses. That's the gap between where you are and where you want to be, closed quietly before 7 a.m. while most people are still sleeping. Do that for 5 years. You won't recognize yourself. A version of you is already working. He's not more gifted. He's not more motivated. He doesn't have a better plan. That version is available to you. tomorrow, at whatever time you decide.